Hey my lovelies, welcome back to another video. This is Alice here, and today I'm going to be talking about all the things I do to grow my hair, to help keep it healthy, the things I use, and just basically general stuff about how to look after your hair. So a bit of a background about my hair. 4 years ago or so, my hair was about this length and it just would not grow, like it kept breaking. When I used to braid my hair, it would be kind of thicker at the top and a lot thinner at the bottom. It would almost taper into nothing, which was just horrible. Now luckily when I braid it, it is amazing because it's almost the same thickness all the way down, and I am super happy for that. That just goes to show the difference in my quality of hair after taking care of it for so long, so I'm super happy to see such a good improvement. I want to share with you all the things that I do now which have helped my hair ever so much, and they've helped it to thicken up 3 times the amount that it actually was 4 years ago, and it's also grown so much longer as well. So yay, let's go ahead and get started. Firstly, let's talk about some general facts about my hair. So as you can see, I'm blonde. I am a natural blonde, but unfortunately I'm not as naturally light as this, and that is a real shame because golden blonde hair is like the prettiest thing ever, in my opinion. And yeah, basically my hair is like a dark blonde and I really don't like it, so I color my hair, and I've had a blonde all of my life, so I don't really see that changing anytime soon. I definitely color my hair and not bleach it. I never recommend bleach in any situation unless you're trying to go from really dark to light blonde, or if you just want really white or like a grey blonde colored hair. My hair is naturally fine, but now luckily I do have a lot of it, so it looks quite thick, but my hair is very fine, as a lot of blonde fair-haired people's is. And that's perfectly natural. That's just me and my hair type. I wash my hair about twice, possibly 3 times a week, mostly twice a week. I try to wash it as little as I can purely because I want to try to keep the natural oils in my hair, and luckily my hair and scalp does not build up a lot of oils anyway, so I can get away with washing my hair about twice a week. I have been actively trying to look after my hair for 4 years now. I would say 4 years is the amount of time that I've really kind of understood how to look after it properly, and I'm going to show you some before and after pictures about my hair from like many years ago, from 4 years ago before I started to care for it, and also now, so that you can see the kind of difference and how much healthier my hair is now. I color my hair every 2 to 3 months depending on how the roots look, and I have it cut every maybe 4 or so months. But when I say cut it, I literally just have a tiny little bit off the ends, like less than a centimeter off, just to get rid of any damaged split ends. My natural hair is very straight and it doesn't have any texture whatsoever, so the way that I get this texture is actually by braiding my hair at night after washing it, and it lasts for a good few days. So this is my key to not heat style my hair. I never heat style my hair. I have not heat styled it for like 4 years or more now, to be honest. The only part I heat style is my fringe, and the reason I do that is just so that the part that frames my face looks nice, but the rest of my hair, luckily it can look okay without having to heat style it, so very grateful for that. So basically all of these tips kind of tie in to how I look after my hair. So a couple of tips that I have if you really want to start looking after your hair is, if you want to color it or change the color of it, always use color and never ever use bleach. And make sure you're doing it at a hair salon, and don't try to do it yourself unless you really do know what you're doing. Color is a lot less damaging on the hair, and sometimes it can even be kind of nourishing if you use the right products. But if you want to bleach your hair, I definitely recommend talking to a hairstylist or hairdresser first, just so you know how much damage the bleach can inflict. Don't heat style. I mean, heat styling your hair is just damaging in every single way. Personally, I try to use the cool setting on my hairdryer when I dry my hair all the time. Sometimes give it a quick blast of hot air, but for the most part I use cool air. And yeah, using hot irons, I know your hair can look so beautiful, but there are so many ways that you can style your hair using cool methods, so you just have to do a little bit of research on that, and you can definitely find out how to style your hair with beautiful beach waves or curls just using tools around the house, so it's super useful. Use treatments, absolutely use treatments whenever you can, and that's whilst washing and also after washing. I use a lot of products to keep my hair looking shiny and beautiful and to help nourish it as well, so I'll go into those in just a moment. When brushing your hair, brush it extremely softly. Be patient and be very gentle. So the brushes that I use to brush my hair, I actually use 3 different brushes, or technically 2 brushes and a comb. So the first brush that I use is this one. It is a little wooden soft bristled brush. I'll put a picture because mine is a bit gross, so I don't want to really show you. But basically I'll start with this when I just wake up in the morning and I'm brushing my hair for the first time, or like throughout the day. I actually brush it quite a lot because I cannot stand tangles and little problems and things that can get caught in my hair. So I definitely brush my hair so much throughout the day. So the way that I brush it is I will always section my hair into 2 like this, and then I'll start with one side and start brushing at the tips. And then slowly I'll work my way up as the cuts and knots get less, and then eventually I'll do like a whole brush through like this, and the same on each side. Next I use a tangle teaser brush, and I think this is really good just as a secondary brush to go through your hair one more time, again starting from the tips and working your way up. This is purely because the bristles on this are a little bit harder, but even if you brush through a knot, because the bristles are very soft, it's not really going to hurt your hair at all. So this is like my secondary brushing technique, which I use. And then eventually I will go through with the comb just to make sure there are absolutely no knots whatsoever left in my hair. So I love to have very silky, smooth and non-knotty hair. So again, I'll start from the bottom and all the way to the top. And if I do happen to find a knot in my hair, I can just kind of like grab it and use the rat tail of this comb to kind of gently brush through and figure out how to get the knot out without pulling any of my hair out. So I find that this brushing method works really, really well, and it really helps to protect your hair from pulling out knots and things like that. So yes, a good brushing technique is definitely recommended to take care and not pull out your hair. I definitely recommend massaging your scalp whenever you have a chance. Just to kind of sit there at the desk while you're thinking and just massage your scalp like that. I think a massage really helps to stimulate the roots and the hair follicles to help them grow. I truly do believe in this, and I think it's really something that you should start doing. Not only just in your spare time, but also when you wash your hair with shampoo. Really try to get in there and give your head a good massage as you shampoo it. Like I said, I really think this helps with stimulating your hair to grow quicker. Another tip which I forgot to mention during the filming of this video is drink a lot of protein and also take multivitamin tablet. These tablets can be any kind of multivitamins, but as long as they have lots of different vitamins in and you're getting lots of protein, this will really, really help your hair to grow quicker and also stronger. I started drinking a lot of protein once I started the gym, again about 4 years ago, and I find that this has really, really helped to make my hair grow a lot faster. As for washing my hair, let's go through all the products that I use at home and things that you can easily buy and use for yourself. So quick disclaimer, I know that all the products that I use are maybe not going to work for you because you probably have a different hair type. So I just want to go through with you the things that work perfectly for my hair, and if you have a similar hair type to me, then maybe you can use these products too and they'll really help you. I just want to state that all the products that I mentioned in this video, I'm not sponsored by anybody, so this is purely just my opinion and what I have been using for a long time, so I highly recommend. So the brand that I use for hair care is #1, hands down, KERASTASE. I love this brand so much. And I've only started using this actually since my hairdresser recommended me to start using it, and I have really, really seen a difference in my hair. So KERASTASE, they have different like ranges or different lines for different kind of hair. This green bottle is for damaged and brittle hair. Apparently it's a reconstructor and it helps kind of weak and damaged hair. So this is the one that I use because 4 years ago my hair was not in a great condition and it needed a lot of TLC. But they also have different colored bottles and collections for different kinds of hair. If you have like wavy or frizzy hair, if you have colored or treated hair, they have things for that too. So I will use 2 shampoos and have a good massage whilst I'm using this, and I'll definitely use the shampoo all the way down to the tips and everything too to make sure that my hair is completely lathered in this amazing product. After I've done 2 shampoos, I will go on to a conditioner next. And this is the conditioner from this range of KERASTASE. I will do 1 condition, I'll leave this in for as long as I can, and then I will very lightly comb through my hair just to make sure there's no knots when I'm moving on to the deep conditioning treatment, which is the next step This is the intensive treatment from the same line, and this is amazing. I really think that this specific product has really helped my hair. I think you need the whole collection, but the fact that this is like a mask and you leave it on your hair for as long as you can, I definitely feel like my hair feels amazing after I've used this. And I do use this every single time, seeing as I only wash my hair twice a week or so. But if you wash it many more, I recommend only using it about twice a week because it is a very intensive treatment. And yeah, this is just the leave-in while you kind of do other things in the shower, and then you rinse it out. I will also comb through my hair whilst using this as well, just to make sure every single piece of hair is covered while I'm using it, and also so it's easier after I get out of the shower to dry and brush it as well. So when I get out of the shower, in order to kind of dry my hair a little bit, I will use a towel and be very careful and just press the towel on my hair to help to dry it a little bit, get rid of all the excess water. Never ever use a towel and go like this. This cannot be good for your hair, or like this either. Just don't do that, because one, it's going to mess up your hair, and two, I just really don't think it's good to kind of like rub all your hair together, and also on the towel as well. So when I get out of the shower, I use this product by Lee Stafford, and I have a lot of products by Lee Stafford because I really recommend this product and I just love his stuff. So this is a detangler, which I spray on my hair before I start combing it when it's still damp, in order to get any extra tangles out, and I find this really useful so I'm not just yanking out like tufts of hair. So yeah, love this product. Don't mind this, it doesn't have a lid. But next I will use the KERASTASE leave-in treatment. Well, it's not really a treatment, it's kind of like they call it a strengthening milk, and this is really good. I think it's really nice if you have like a whole collection of the hair care products to use everything. So this is a leave-in strengthening cream, and this is amazing. It smells really good too, so I definitely recommend it if you're using the other KERASTASE items like the shampoo and whatnot. I think a leave-in conditioner or something is just really good for your hair. So yeah, there's that one. I will also apply oils because I think oils are essential for your hair. So I use these two varieties. This one is by Lee Stafford, and this is argan oil, and I think this is really good for your hair. So I tend to put like a little pea-sized amount in my hair, and I usually focus on the ends in order to help to nourish them. And then this one is by the brand AUSSIE, and this is a mixture of different oils. So for example, it has avocado oil, Australian jojoba seed oil, and Australian macadamia nut oil, which are all supposedly very good for your hair. And I just use this to leave in, and sometimes I combine these or just use one, but I really think these kind of oils are very good for the ends and the tips of your hair. So yes, very nourishing and a very recommended product. Of course, before I dry my hair, I will use a heat protector. This is the Coco Loco line by Lee Stafford. Smells absolutely divine, and I love the smell of coconut. So yeah, a heat protection spray is always necessary before drying or heat styling if you do want to do that, but again, I don't recommend heat styling if you can help it. So when I go to dry my hair next, I will use a very cold setting. I don't really like to blast my hair with hot air unless I'm kind of in a rush, but I will mostly use cool air on my hair, and I will use a brush as well, and I'll dry it straight like this. Unfortunately, I'm not a pro and I can't dry it like this like the hairstylists do, but anyway, it does the job. So yeah, using a cool setting I think is really healthy for the hair. And then after I dry it, I use some more products. So this is another product by KERASTASE, and I love this product with all of my heart because it is like a mist which has microscopic little golden bits in it. So when you spray it on your hair, the little golden bits kind of lay and they make your hair so shiny. And I just love this product. You only need like 2 pumps like on the hair, and then just kind of like dance around in it, and it's really good to make your hair look super shiny. So I just love this product so much. And then next, a couple of days after I've washed my hair, perhaps it starts to get a little bit dry feeling at the ends. This product is another Lee Stafford Coco Loco product, and this is like a coconut milk cream, and I usually just use the tiniest amount of this because a little goes a long way with this gorgeousness. I just apply it to the tips. It is just like this. It's an amazing product and I really recommend it. It smells so good too. everything Lee Stafford makes smells amazing. So yeah, I really recommend this item. So that's all for how I kind of wash my hair, the products I use, and then after that I'm basically good to go for the day. In order to get these kind of waves that I have, the night after washing my hair, I will braid my hair either in 1 or 2 braids, and I end up getting these beautiful waves in my hair, which I just love. Sometimes I prefer straight depending on what I'm doing for the next few days, but styling my hair like this is a good, healthy, heat-free way to style, and I think it looks super cute. So this is like my go-to for wavy hair now, seeing as I don't heat style my hair at all. Okay, the next thing about having healthy hair, and I think it's something that's really necessary, is having a good hairdresser. Now, I know the word hairdresser may have a lot of like bad feelings for a lot of people. It did for me for like a really long time as well. I had nothing but bad experiences with hairdressers when I was like a teenager, and eventually I just kind of gave up on them, and I didn't visit a hairdresser for many years until I got to Japan, and then I realized like, oh, okay, my hair is not growing, I really need to do something about this. So I ended up finding the most amazing hairdresser I've ever known in my life, and I am extremely lucky to know this guy because he's just amazing in every way. He takes really good care of my hair. I just feel like he's very empathetic, and he really cares about the customer, and he also cares about the customer's hair as well. I was really nervous when I came to Tokyo that maybe I wouldn't be able to find a good hairdresser, but I was so lucky that I found this guy. His name is Hikaru, and the name of the salon that I go to is called VIP Creative Hair, and it is near Roppongi, so he does speak perfect English. He worked in America for a really long time, so he actually specializes in Western hair, so that's why he's like the perfect match for my hair. Just want you to know that I'm not sponsored by this salon at all. It's just that I've been going to the salon for the last 4 years, and honestly my hair has grown from here to here and thickened like 3 times the amount. So I really recommend my hairdresser to anybody in Tokyo who's looking for a Western hairdresser. He's amazing, he's super sweet. The interesting thing is, when I first visited him and I had my roots touched up, I only visited him every 6 months because my hair was not growing fast at all. So my roots would eventually come through 6 months later. But now, 4 years later, I have to go every 2 months because my hair is growing so fast, and I just can't stand the roots to be too big. So when they get to about 1 centimeter, I'll go and have them touched up. So let me explain a little bit about my salon and the things that I have done there. So like I said, I go every 2 months for color touch-ups, but I only have my hair cut every maybe 4 months or so. And when I do, I only have about 0.5 centimeter off, like almost nothing, because honestly, these days my hair really doesn't need it. But whenever I notice like a couple of split ends in my hair, I will go and have them chopped off at my next appointment. So I'm just going to go through with you the process, as I was able to take some videos, so I hope you enjoy seeing my hair salon experience. So on the way to the salon, I'm always very excited because I know that I'm really going to enjoy the experience that I have at my hair salon. Hikaru, my hairstylist, always does the best for me and my hair, so I'm always really grateful to him for that. The salon has individual private rooms which are so cozy and feels very VIP, so I just love that. So we usually start off by discussing what we're going to do, and it's usually the same every time: colouring, treatment, etc. So he starts with the roots and we have a lovely catch up. It's always so nice to talk with him again because he's such a sweetheart and he's always smiling. So whilst waiting for my colour to set, I will actually have my eyebrows tinted so that they match perfectly with my new lighter hair colour. So then I'll just chill for a bit looking completely like a silly Billy, and also Hikaru will provide some yummy refreshments of your choosing. For me, I love the royal milk tea. It is to die for. So once the colour is ready to be taken off, next I'll have my hair washed and also get a lovely scalp massage as well to help stimulate the growth. The best and most important part of visiting the salon, I honestly think, is this steam treatment. He uses the KERASTASE deep treatment cream, which I mentioned earlier in the video. So he really takes his time and applies the treatment to very small sections of hair and massages it all in to make sure it gets spread evenly over every single hair. He'll then go in and massage each of the sections to make sure that the product is really evenly distributed on each of the hairs. I love that he can speak English because we're always having a laugh and a joke and a giggle. This was really funny because as my hair's getting super long, he ends up crashing into the trolley behind him. After he's applied everything to every section, he'll then go ahead and put on this cap on my head, and this is to keep all the steam in. Now this steam treatment is really clever because it really helps to allow all of the product to be absorbed into each of the hairs, making your hair feel so moisturized and so nourished. Round 2 of rinsing, and again you get a lovely head massage. And then of course, last but not least, your hair will be combed through, blow dried, and then styled. All the staff are so lovely and friendly. You truly do feel like you're getting the VIP experience, and I just love that. Whenever they finish doing my hair, it feels like liquid gold. It's just perfect. I love it so, so much. And the final result never fails to mesmerize me because I'm always so happy with how it turns out in the end. Hikaru always does the most amazing job, so I feel really, really lucky to have him as my hairdresser. Yay for soft, smooth and silky hair which feels so, so healthy. I love it so much. Okay, so I think that was basically everything about how I look after my hair. If I did miss something or if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below and I'll be happy to answer that for you. Also, let me know in the comments if you are thinking about anything with your hair right now. Like, are you thinking of having it colored? Are you thinking of having it cut? Do you want to change it somehow but you don't know how to? Have you had any experiences with hairdressers and whatnot that you have been amazing or awful? Let me know in the comments because I would love to hear your stories. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video was fairly informational, if not enjoyable. And I guess until next time, take care and I'll see you then. Bye bye!